This is a full face of my makeup rejects. This bag is basically filled with all the makeup I either reviewed and didn't like, or just makeup products that I forgot existed. There's definitely enough for full face in here, so let's get into it. I've already prepped and primed the skin, and for this I used the Hello Good Stuff Essence Primer. This used to be a go-to of mine and I honestly forgot it existed, so I'm curious to see how she performs. For foundation, we're going to go in with two products. The first one being the Essence Glow Booster. I wouldn't say I dislike this product, I just didn't really noticed that it did too much. Like, it didn't really do a lot, so I don't really use it. It definitely gives a nice glow to the skin, but it smells like literal shit, and I don't think it has much coverage. So maybe for like something underneath your makeup it would work, but if you're looking for something with some coverage, it's definitely not this product. On top of that, we're gonna put the Catrice Invisible Coverage Foundation. You girls know I'm not a fan of this foundation. I just find it way too mattifying. It really dries out my skin and kind of enhances my texture. This is definitely not my shade, but I'm hoping that since we're layering it on top of the Glow Booster, it's going to be a little less drying and mattifying, but we'll see. Why is this eating? I'm starting to think these two products together match made in heaven because the base looks amazing. I'm looking a little two-dimensional, so let's bronze up the face with this Primark concealer. It's a concealer, but it's in a brown shade, so it's the only bronzer that I've got in this bag. And it is quite cool tones, so this is going to be an interesting look. Like, it's actually super pretty, like it blended out to perfection. And why is this Glow Booster literally doing the most? Let's add some blush, and both of these are like blush sticks. One from Mr. Price, and it's like this beautiful heart shape. I do love this blush. And then the Jet Beauty brand blush. I think I'm going to use the Jet one, and it's in the shade Peachy. I do remember this lifting my makeup, so I'm just going to warm it up on the back of my hand before I go in and apply it. I think I'm going to have to put this back in my rotation because she's high-key eating. So far, this is low-key serving, but let's conceal. We have two options for concealer. The Woolworths Beauty Concealer. It's definitely a concealer that I love. I just forgot that I had this one. And then the Elizabeth Arden Concealer, also something that I love. I just removed it from my rotation because I found it to be a little bit drying. I think I'm just going to go with the Woolworths and avoid the Elizabeth Arden. This is definitely one of the best affordable concealers that are available in South Africa, so I know she's going to eat, and I do actually still love this. I think I'm going to add a little bit more blush. Oh. Yeah. I remember this being insanely pigmented and it like does not move anywhere when I use it, so I am ready to be blushed to the gods. We're running out of time though, so go to part 2 to see the rest of this glam.